Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. Shir is in honor of Rav Doron, Perez, and the Mizrachi movement. Mizrachi movement started by Rav Ryans in Europe, 1902. Played a major role in the building up of Israel before the state was even declared, settling the land. And of course, the position was that there's no contradiction between Zionism and religion. Until this movement emerged, what we had the Zionists building up Israel, and then many religious, certainly in the Haredi world, no, you can't have any connection to Zionism. That's taboo. We stay away. We wait for God to take care of it properly. And then Mizrachi came along in 1902. Let's have a synthesis. Mizrachi, we hold you can have the religion and the Zionism hand in hand, and we need to work together with the Zionists and take it in a positive religious direction. So it was great success, building the farms and the agriculture and the school system, the network. In the early 50s, studying the Mizrachi party and getting involved in the elections. And the movement has been historical in the development of the Jewish people here. Soloveitchik's famous Chamesh Drashot throughout the 60s. He gave it to the annual Mizrachi conference. Powerful force. The last few years was not as powerful as it was in its early years, a century earlier. And they brought in Rav Doron Perez from South Africa. And he got involved in the last couple of years and just literally has revived an incredible organization. When he mentioned a year ago, he told the board that, let's go. We're going to have a major mission in honor of the 50th anniversary of the unification of Jerusalem. People come from around the world, 1,000 people come from around the world to come to Yerushalayim for 4 days, stay at the class, top hotels in Yerushalayim, whatever hotel they want. We're going to have tours every day. It's going to be kicked off with a major event. Binyamin once said, even his own people in Mizrachi said, Rav Doron, it's nice that you dream it, but it's a bit much. He said, no, we're going to do it. And of course, he did it. And I think there's an unbelievable message here. Sometimes there's a fire, there's an excitement, there's an organization that does miracles, like the Mizrachi movement. And it goes on for decades, almost a century. And then it starts to fade away. And people may say, listen, that's just the way of the world. And another organization will take over, but this one is just says its run has come to an end. It's not true. It's a question of finding that person with that spirit, with that vision, that dreamer. And then we could breathe new life into the organization. That's Rav Doron Perez, and that's the Mizrachi organization. Tonight was the beginning of a magnificent week here in Israel. 1,000 people from abroad and so many locals joining in. But I think it's a message, not only the success and celebration of Yerushalayim, of course, but I think it's another message as well. There's never room for Yeush, despair. You go ahead and you have a product. You need to rework it, reconstruct it, add on new elements to it, new educational programs to it, a shlichut program, whatever may be needed to resurrect it and to revive it. And you bring in new fresh blood, a creative Talmid Chacham, with excitement and with passion for the cause. The sky's the limit. And this message is not only a message for Rav Doron Perez and for the Mizrachi movement. This message is for any organization, any business, any relationship, any marriage that's failing, on the brink of destruction. There's no room for Yeush. If we put our energies in, put the kocho in, think of new forces to reinvigorate, reinvent, then there's no room to give up. We have to try to reinvent ourselves and to grow and to go Michael to Tsar, challenge, struggle, and then to Chayil once again. Shalom.